All right, back again with some interesting snacks. Oh, we do find some odd stuff on the internet. Imagine that, the internet, odd stuff. Yeah, everything's perfectly normal on the internet, and it's all true. That's what the salesman told me when I signed up for it. He told me what it is. They have a truth filter on the internet, the whole internet. I don't know about the dark web. I've never been there. I don't know anything. And the salesman didn't include that. It cost extra. But what he told me was that they have this filter on the internet. Anything that you try to put on the internet that isn't absolutely true, it just spits it right back out. It's not going to allow you to say anything that's untrue. And if you find 2 things, 3 things, 4 things, it doesn't matter how many, that directly contradict each other, they're still all true. The internet absolutely defies logic, which is one of the amazing things about it. It defies logic.
So it's like a Moebius loop of truth?
It's all true. That's what the guy told me. And for the real truth, you go to that thing right there. It takes you to our YouTube page, Quest for Tacos. We eat weird things and we tell you the truth about them. Almost everything that we've tried, we've liked.
There's been a few things I was less enamored of. But nothing, well, okay, pickle soda.
The pickle soda. And we said, yeah, this is terrible. I'm not going to lie to you guys. If something's terrible, it's terrible. And I'm not going to try to tell you anything different. Now, we do a lot of chips and different puffs and, corn puffy things stuff. And tapioca. What's that tapioca powder, tapioca flour. A lot of stuff that we try is puffs made out of tapioca flour, which basically the tapioca flour has no flavor whatsoever.
And but it crisps up nice, so you get a nice light crispy snack made with it.
It makes a nice puff, and then you put whatever flavor you want on there. I'm trying to turn this thing to the side a little bit here, because you just look like you're sitting down there in the corner lost.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut this thing open.
Don't cut your finger.
I'll try not to, but
I did that with my sewing shears in that exact same orientation of scissors versus finger, and it hurt.
you know how I am with hurting myself, though.
Well, yeah.
I do it on occasion.
All right.
Yeah. So
is
anyway,
this a blind taste test?
Yeah, we're looking at the back of it. You guys are looking at the front of it. I don't even know which is the proper orientation. I'm assuming it's something like that. But you guys get to see
what we're about
to taste. We get to see if we can open it up enough to actually get a taste of it here. Peeling that. Oh, no, you don't get a taste. Go away. Go.
Oh, I can fix him.
Don't you start.
There. I fix him. There. Taste that.
Yeah.
We have these cool granules. Let me show you. Okay, we got these at Tractor Supply. It's called Quick Strike. It's a fly bait. All you do is you take the cap off and they fly in, and R.I.P. Mr. Fly. Good stuff. No odor either. Alright.
It's got a rich, meaty flavor to it.
Smells meaty.
A little bit of spice on the back end. Very flavorful.
It's got a fairly soft texture for meat.
I like it. Better than a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
Not as spicy. Well, okay, spicy's on the back.
Let's see what it
What
is
this
here.
one?
It says Mythical Meats,
Yeti.
Smoked andouille, yak, and beef.
Yeti.
Yak. So we're eating a yak stick here. I said that very carefully. Unlike saying like fish stick or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Yak.
Yak is actually quite good.
You're probably going to eat some yak when you go to Mongolia next year.
Well, I know I'm gonna try horse. They have horse, they have camel, they might have yak, they have reindeer. I bet reindeer's good.
I'm going to get to work on opening another one because they're a genuine pain in the ass to open.
First ingredient is indeed yak.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do, I mean, to make these so that you can afford to actually try them, they put beef in them too.
Well, yeah.
And
Okay, I'm pushing this back down further in the case so we can save it for
we can wrap
later.
that up and have some more later on. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's one thing you got to be careful of when you're trying a bunch of stuff.
You have to finish them all at some point.
Yeah. Don't try, but don't try to finish and don't eat the whole thing. Because then you won't have room to try the next one.
I especially won't have room to try the next one. I'm like a 4-bite wonder.
I'm accidentally getting little tiny bites off of this. It's pretty tasty. It's got a sweet taste to it.
Okay.
I forgot to show you guys what it is.
Because we don't know.
We haven't looked. We got these things here face down, and I don't even know which way the label is oriented, so I'm going to show it to you every which way.
One
You
of
get
them
to
will
taste
be right
it.
up. Okay. This smells sweet and smoked. It's got more of a smoky aroma to it.
Pretty good, huh?
It's got definitely a sweet flavor. Kind of makes me think more of like alligator or chicken. I wonder what creature this is going to be. It's tasty. What do we got?
Werewolf.
It's werewolf. Okay. A werewolf tastes like alligator. I guess they both have good teeth.
Venison, teriyaki, and beef.
Okay. I wouldn't get venison off of that, and I've eaten a lot of venison.
Well, I've seen venison jerky available in an ordinary store, but it's usually not teriyaki.
Mm-hmm.
And teriyaki.
The teriyaki is where all that sweet is coming from.
Mm-hmm. Changes the flavor profile drastically. I like that. Now, before we bite into this one,
We're going to actually show them what it is.
it's here. I just checked it.
Don't peek.
No, I wasn't peeking. I was just looking to see which way the orientation is. Get it up there where the camera gets a focus on it, and I can read on the screen there. It says gremlin, but I can't tell what's actually in it. I'll let you try that one first.
Okay.
Gremlin flavored.
Trying to place that smell. It reminds me of ocean for some reason. Kind of salty.
It's not that dirty seawater drink that you drink all the time.
Ooh, I love that stuff.
Whenever we go to a Middle Eastern type of restaurant,
Lassi. It's a yogurt drink.
and the one that she likes is a salted one.
Mm-hmm.
It just reminds me of dirty seawater.
So, firmer texture than the other two.
I don't like the flavor nearly as much.
It's a little bit tangy. It's still making me think of ocean. I don't know why gremlins would taste like ocean, but that's the thought it's giving me.
Which isn't even weird. Barbecue chicken and smoked beef.
Okay. Alright.
Neither one of those flavors is recognizable in there.
No, I would be hard pressed as to even tell you what protein that was. It was mystery meat. Gremlin.
If I hadn't just had the other two, I would like this one a lot better. But compared to those two,
But would you drive it as a car?
I just wouldn't let anybody see me.
A gremlin?
Yeah. There's an aftertaste that just quickly went by
And left.
and I can't place it.
It's not a particularly pleasant aftertaste.
The venison teriyaki, once again,
That's good. You're going to cleanse your palate with that one?
both of them, both of the other ones.
But, okay, what about AMC Pacer? Would you drive an AMC Pacer?
Never been a big fan of the Kelvinators.
Eh. When I was looking for an antique car, I ended up with a 1970 Volkswagen Squareback, but I seriously considered a Pacer just because they're freaking cute. They're like pugs. They're so ugly, they're cute.
Have fun trying to find a group of like-minded people to go on drives with and stuff like
Pacers. It's probably not as popular as Volkswagens.
that. Volkswagen clubs are everywhere.
Shout out to all of the air-cooled Volkswagen people everywhere. You guys are good people.
And Kern County Air Cooled specifically. Talk about a good bunch of people. From Gremlin to Kern County Air Cooled. Okay, we get lost sometimes and take little side trips and talk about things that are totally unrelated to what we're talking about. But anyway.
Yeah, that's how my brain works. Look, a squirrel. Ha! Made you
Where?
look. Made you look.
Oh, that's the bat house over there. That's not a squirrel. I wish we had some bats in our bat house.
We need to find the bat attractant.
Yeah.
I don't know where you put it. I guess I could get some more.
I don't know, but that'll help keep the skeeters under control.
I would love to have bats in our yard because, man, do they eat a lot of bugs.
They do.
What about a possum? Possums eat a lot of bugs.
I'd rather have bats.
Possums are so cute.
And possums don't eat skeeters.
No, they eat ticks.
Because until possums learn how to fly, they have trouble catching the skeeters. But anyway, from the Rose Garden
With Pizza Cat.
with the Pizza Taco Cat. You might have seen the taco when the wind blew it around, but right now my chair is covering it up. But the Pizza Kitty. And yeah, check out the videos that we have on the channel of Percy trying these different. He'd probably try these too.
I bet he would enjoy trying those. That may be a corollary to this.
We'll try it with Percy and see what he says. But hit the like and the subscribe and the notification buttons. Leave a comment. If you want to come out and try some strange stuff with us and you're in the Bakersfield area,
Hey, let us know.
I'm going to be going up to Idaho in August, and I have a niece who I believe is about 11 years old, and we're going to go to a 2-day air show. Taco trucks and smoked meats, which would be her dad's truck, my brother Mike. We're gonna do a review on Mike's smoked meats truck with the pulled pork and the brisket and all that, and I'm gonna try out all the other different food trucks in there, and I'm gonna take a box of potato chips up there, that are all weird flavors and everything, and my niece and I will give them a try, and we'll excuse me, we'll see how that goes.
And it'll be my turn to stay home while you gallivant instead of the other way around. So that's
yeah,
good.
Unless you're out of town, and then I'll just limit it to 6 days and get back here and take care of the kids, the little furry kids. We don't have any of those little.
Well, they're not little anymore. They're all grown.
Percy's pretty little.
Yeah, I was talking about the human kids.
Oh, those kids.
They're all grown.
Yeah. And they're not mine.
Well, yeah, they are.
I had nothing to do with the creation of any children.
You're their stepdad, in theory, but they didn't grow up with you, so.
We hardly even know each other, really. It's been very. Tequila, she's kind of standoffish to me because I'm weird.
Well,
And she's very straight-laced.
She's very reserved in her opinions. That's okay.
Yeah, and I'm just out there. But anyway, those were good.
That was a nice change from chips, too. I like the chips, but it's nice to try other things.
Chips are good. And we tried some chips, and then we tried some. Every one of these sticks is actually a beef stick with something else added to it.
But they're all named after mystical creatures.
The Yeti.
The yak was pretty good.
Gremlin.
The Yeti was pretty good. This is mythical meats, in case you're curious.
Mythical meats. Werewolf. I like the werewolf. But anyway, enjoy. Have fun. Bye-bye.
We'll see you on the flip side.